Are we alone? It is a question that brilliant minds have been asking for years, decades, centuries. It is a question we expected to be answered long ago, but we haven't. We are microscopic dots on a tiny blue ball in a vast sea of stars, galaxies, emptiness. Surely there must be others. We are made of hydrogen and oxygen and carbon, the same elements that make up a majority of the universe. The very fact that most common atoms in the universe are also most commonly found in us has to mean that somewhere, someplace, there are other creatures, doesn't it? And if there are other creatures, how many are there? In the early 60s, Frank Drake took a series of assumptions and concepts and stuck them into a single equation. Not necessarily to answer the question, but to spark a debate. To get people thinking, to put into the minds of others how probable it was that we are not alone. That somewhere in the empty abyss of the universe there are others, looking up, wondering as we do if they too are not alone. There are criticisms with the Drake equation. The assumptions made for each value have large ranges of errors, and as each value gets multiplied together, that error propagates. The values are, at best, educated guesses, and yet it is the best we have. Science, however, is beautiful in that we can use it to determine certain truths. Enter the Fermi paradox. Enrico Fermi asked a very simple question. Where are they? If there are so many creatures out there, why can't we see them? There are billions of stars in our galaxy, each with their own planets, and billions of galaxies in the observable universe. So why does our universe appear so empty? That's the paradox. We expect life to be out there, and yet from what we have seen, we are utterly alone. There are multiple possible explanations to the Fermi paradox, and yet those remain just as unproven as the Drake equation. It could be we have simply underestimated how hard it would be to detect other life. But the most important thing to remember is the absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. Though I have no proof, I believe there must be life out there, ranging anywhere from single-celled to complex organisms. If there is more about the universe that we don't know, then there is a greater number of reasons why we may not be able to detect other creatures, making it more likely for them to exist than not. But I want to know what you think. As you go out at night and stare up at the stars and wonder, do you think there is something else staring back, wondering if you too exist? Leave a comment below and let me know. Are we alone?